I'm Todd Dahl, Crow County Sheriff.
And can you talk about the recent retirements?
Yeah, it's actually it's good and bad. If you think about it, it's good because I know that, once a person spends as much time as those two did here, that they're looking on and moving on to a phase in their life, that's going to be free and clear of law enforcement. But it's bad because they're two good friends, friends that have been around since I started here. When you talk about law enforcement, you're talking in two people. There's 60 years combined in experience, and when it comes to law enforcement, education and experience is vital. You rely on past things that have happened, incidents, good and bad alike. So, when that walks out the door after, they retire, it's a big thing. It really is. The nice thing about it is that we have such great people in this office that can step into those roles. And those two have done a wonderful job as far as just molding and setting a very high bar for people to walk right into the position.
My name is Debi Backdahl, and I'm currently the Chief Deputy for Crow County Sheriff's Office. I got involved with working as a part-time reserve officer with Cross Lake, and I think that happened just shortly after there was an accident near my residence, and I was able to help out, and I called, and that kind of intrigued me. I was asked by, at the time, Sheriff Eric Klang, when he got into office, to be his chief deputy, and that was in 2003. Being myself and being able to be challenged and actually helping people within the community, because that was my hope and my goal, that over the efforts, or that my efforts over the past years would be contributed towards making a safer community, and also to represent and promote law enforcement professionalism with professionalism and integrity. I really believe that a person can make a difference, and it's more of a dedication, a passion, determination. They're all critical in moving forward. So just helping people through education, and it makes an impact by advancing really the vital opportunities and resources to those people.
I'm Dave Larson, a lieutenant with the Crow County Sheriff's Office, and will be retiring in about a week. I actually didn't have an interest in law enforcement until I was going through the Natural Resource Program at the VOTEC in Brainerd at the time, and I did an internship after my first year. The internship was with the Boat and Water Division in 1982 here. So my first year was a civilian boat and water deputy. And after that, I just decided that that was a career that I wanted to follow. I learned something new every day, believe it or not, even after this time. It's one of the things I think is important in investigations, and probably law enforcement in general, is that we rely on each other. I mean, there's no way that one of us can know everything. So knowing who to talk to, who to call, who to sit down with, when to have the peer reviews on your work, that has to be constant throughout your whole career. Work-wise, having a division that really runs so well, to create an atmosphere and have an atmosphere with the investigators that they all rely on each other, they know how to work together, that it doesn't take intense supervision. And I credit that to the supervisors before me that taught me in working with these people, the other investigators working with them, that I have a lot of pride with that division. So
So does that make it easier for you to retire?
Sure, yeah. You always hope that you leave something better than when you found it, but I think I need to say that the people that will be taking over,
Food and water, call
will,
710.
I'm
Food
sure,
and water,
by
710.
far,
Civil, call 711.
excel
Civil,
beyond what
711.
we have right now.
Replaced Chief Deputy Backdahl with our road lieutenant, Dennis Lasher, who is, him and I go way back as well on our tactical unit, patrol sergeants, so on and so forth. So he's going to do a wonderful job.
And he has
for
been
our
with the sheriff's
office.
office for how long?
It's probably been 20 plus years. Lieutenant Larson's position is going to be filled by Sergeant Joe Meyer. Joe has filled the later position. He has been involved in narcotics investigations for many years, along with regular investigations as well. One of our road patrol sergeants is going to laterally transfer into the investigative sergeant position. His name is Andy Gallus, and he has a huge background in investigations. He's going to do a real great job with that. We're filling Lieutenant Lasher's position when he takes the seat in October with the Chief Deputy slot. We're filling that with Sergeant Scott Goddard, who is in charge of our Boat and Water Division, or our recreational unit here at the Sheriff's Office. And his position, there's a lot of positions here. His position is being filled by, we promoted Adam Cronstedt, who is from the Brainerd Lakes area here, and he's been in Boat and Water for quite some time, has a huge understanding of the recreational things that we have going here with it. DJ Downey is accepted, who is involved in our investigations for many, many years, is taking a road patrol sergeant position. So he has been promoted to sergeant as well. So
Did you have to hire anybody new then for
we're
position?
in. Actually, we hired 2 deputies that are going through field training right now, and those deputies actually had been with us for some time, Boat and Water, part-time, through the summer and so forth. So